everyone's, we finally completed, as promised, our fourth book in our 52 weeks, 52 books challenge. And the book that I've completed once again, just for you, is Decisive by Chip and Dan Heath. Now, this book primarily will help you understand, number one, the various traps that you, me, everyone around us falls into while making most of our decisions in our day-to-day life. Number two, this book will help you understand the real reasons why most of the people around us, most of the times, are not able to take those big decisions in life or are not able to take the right decision at the right time. Number three, this book will teach you some really cool 100% implementable and practical strategies with the help of which you'll be able to make better decisions at life. And number four, most importantly, my personal favorite, this book is going to give you some really cool, amazing techniques and strategies with the help of which you will be able to influence or change anyone's decision or choices. Now, the techniques discussed in this book are 100% realistic and most easy to implement, be it in any settings, personal or professional. And that is exactly why this book is a must read for you and everyone watching this video. Now, if you are a businessman, it doesn't matter whether you are a working professional, a housewife, or a student. But if you're someone who has to take a lot of decisions in your day-to-day life, be it at work or at home, or if you're someone who's struggling to make that tough decision or you're finding it difficult to make that big decision in life, then this book is for you. You must read this book without fail. So just to help you and make this process a lot more easier for you, I have pasted a link in the description just in case if you wish to purchase a copy of this book for yourself. What you have to do is simply click on the link and buy this book from Amazon. Now, having said this, let's quickly move on to our learnings from the book. All right, so let's quickly go through some of my personal favorite learnings of this book that I had made notes of just for you. As I mentioned earlier in the video, this book speaks about the traps of decision making. Now, this book speaks about a lot of traps, of which I've written two most common traps that people fall prey to while making decisions. The first one is narrow framing and the second one is confirmation bias. What is narrow framing? So while making decisions, people usually tend to think in binary terms, that is, should I or should I not? क्या मुझे ये करना चाहिए या मुझे ये नहीं करना चाहिए? That is narrow framing. And the second one is confirmation bias. That is, whenever people tend to make decisions, they tend to seek information that reconfirms their existing belief. That is confirmation bias. So this book not only speaks about different traps of decision making, but also helps you with strategies and techniques to come out of these traps and help yourself and others make better decisions. So if someone is not able to make a decision, how do you help them? By asking them relevant questions that will help them widen their narrow frame. यानी should I या should I not से बाहर निकलना जरूरी है. क्या मुझे ये करना चाहिए या नहीं करना चाहिए, इस सोच से बाहर आना जरूरी है और ये सोचना जरूरी है कि ये मुझे क्यों करना चाहिए. Why should I do this? So that is how, by asking relevant questions, you will be able to help yourself and your customers widen their narrow frame. So it's by asking relevant, insight-generating and outcome-driven questions that you can help yourself and your customers or anyone around you make the right decisions. And this book, Decisive, not only gives you a good long list of questions that you can ask yourself or anyone to help them make the right decisions, but also speaks about some really amazing techniques and strategies of decision making, like consider the opposite, Ooching, seeking expert advice, something called as loss aversion, something called as Pre-Mortem Test, and Partitioning. And all of these are some really amazing techniques and strategies of decision making that make decision making a lot more easier. Now, what you can see here are experiments that I've created myself to test whether the strategies, the concepts, the techniques given in this book really work or not. And to my surprise, every single time that I've used these techniques, they have worked 100%. So you can take my word for it that you must read this book and have a copy of this book for yourself. Because once you master the techniques given in this book, you will be able to change, as I said, or influence anyone's decision or choices. Now, these were some of my learnings that I'd made notes of just for you. But honestly speaking, if you really want to deeply understand and implement these strategies and techniques, you must have a copy of your own. So as I said earlier, just in case if you wish to buy a copy of this book, I have pasted a link in the description. What you simply need to do is click on the link and buy this book from Amazon. Now, the next book that I'm going to read for you is Predictably Irrational by Dan Ariely, which speaks in detail about some really cool, advanced influencing and decision making strategies that a lot of companies, big brands, and a lot of influential personalities use on you to make you follow them, love them, and buy their products. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated with all the upcoming videos.